You land the massive promotion. The new salary clears. For a few days, you feel victorious. But fast forward 30 days later, and you are staring at the exact same near-zero bank balance you had before the raise. The math simply refuses to change. You earned a little more, so you subconsciously spent a little more, leaving your net financial position completely motionless. This pattern suggests that a higher salary doesn't inherently solve the problem of living paycheck to paycheck. It often just creates a larger platform for the same cycle of depletion to repeat. We operate on a basic societal assumption. If you secure a high income, proportional wealth and heavy savings will automatically follow. But looking at the data, the reality is different. As the income line climbs sharply over time, the personal savings rate frequently stays pinned to the floor or even drops. If thousands of dollars in surplus money aren't making it into a savings account each month, what unseen force is siphoning it all away? To answer that, we have to look past traditional budgeting. We need to view personal cash flow as a highly engineered, leaking mechanical system. Let's track a $5,000 paycheck dropping into a bank account. Almost immediately, the system loses pressure through lifestyle inflation. Small upgrades quietly become your mandatory baseline. Better takeout or nicer clothes systematically consume your new income surplus. These micro upgrades are dangerous because they raise the baseline cost of basic human happiness. You eventually require more money just to feel exactly the same. Then we move from the small leaks to the major structural drains. Armed with a brand new salary, you might sign a lease on a luxury apartment or finance a premium car. This creates a lock-in effect. Your new, temporary income becomes permanently bound to immovable contractual obligations. A low-income baseline with low expenses is agile. A high-income baseline weighed down by massive fixed costs is rigid and incredibly fragile. By locking into these fixed costs, you are siphoning off money you haven't even earned yet, effectively spending your future labor before you've even shown up for work. After fixed costs and lifestyle creep take their cut, you are left with a tiny remaining sliver of that $5,000, and modern spending behavior is optimized to eliminate it. We live in an era of frictionless spending. Digital tap-to-pay and one-click buying bypass the brain's natural pain receptors for losing resources. Because there is zero cognitive friction, you don't register the loss. Dozens of invisible, emotionally painless transactions sweep through that remaining margin until the account hits zero by day 30. The modern system is designed to empty you. Structural lock-ins take the bulk. Frictionless spending bleeds out the margin, and the reservoir is left empty. Income is not wealth. Income is a measurement of the velocity of cash passing through your hands. Consider these two funnels. On the left, a $100,000 earner with zero outflow control watches their cash drop straight into a void. On the right, a $50,000 earner captures a portion of their smaller volume into a solid growing block. Intentional control is the only mechanical force capable of trapping passing income and converting it into stationary wealth. Without a deliberate mechanism to trap the flow, no salary, no matter how high, is capable of building lasting wealth on its own. To reclaim control, you have to track every dollar. This reintroduces the friction your brain needs to feel, and it exposes the invisible leaks in your cash flow. Next, deliberately cut the unnecessary luxury creep. Actively reject the cultural normalization of lifestyle inflation. Then, implement a savings-first protocol. Forcefully intercept the money, routing it to investments or savings before it can ever enter your leaky checking account. The final takeaway is purely mathematical. Your net worth is determined by the strict retention of what flows out, not the sheer size of what flows in. True financial freedom has a little to diddle with how much money you make. It has everything to do with how much money you keep.